Dolly Parton. She grew up in a two-room cabin with 11 siblings, no running water, and a father who signed his name with an X because no one had ever taught him to write it. She died one of the wealthiest self-made women in American history, having given away more than most people will ever earn, and owning every single word she ever wrote. This is the story of how she did it, and why it matters more than the rhinestones ever let on. On August 25, 2026, Dolly Parton's nephew Brian Siver released a video he had been asked to prepare years earlier. He described it as an honor, mixed with pride and profound sadness. She was 80 years old. 4 days before the announcement, she had spoken quietly to People magazine, acknowledging that she had been dealing with health struggles, dehydration, dizziness, kidney stones, ailments she had largely set aside while caring for her husband Carl Dean during his final months. Carl had died earlier that year, after 58 years of marriage. Dolly, by her own account, had been so focused on looking after him that she had stopped looking after herself. The official cause of her death remains pending review by the Sevier County Medical Examiner. That was the woman in a single sentence. She always put the work down last. She had left Sevier County, Tennessee, the day after graduating high school in 1964, the first in her family to earn a diploma, with one bag and a voice that could crack open a room. Nashville wasn't waiting for her. She spent years writing songs for other artists, learning how an industry built to extract from people without leverage actually worked. And then she learned how to work around it. By the mid-1970s, she had already written more than anyone realized. One of those songs was I Will Always Love You, written as a farewell to her professional partner Porter Wagoner when she made the difficult decision to move on. It reached #1, and then a phone call came from Elvis Presley's camp. Elvis wanted to record it. His manager's condition, Dolly would hand over half the publishing rights. She said no. She went home, thought it through, and cried for days, because she genuinely loved Elvis and understood what that opportunity represented. Then she said no anyway. 17 years later, Whitney Houston recorded that same song for the film The Bodyguard. It became the best-selling single ever released by a female artist, spending 14 weeks at #1 and selling over 20 million copies worldwide. Every dollar in royalties went entirely to Dolly Parton. The song she had refused to give away earned her an estimated $20 million from that single recording alone. That decision is the clearest window into who she really was, beneath the wigs and rhinestones. She understood, with the precision of someone who had grown up watching poverty take things from people, that ownership is protection. Her publishing catalog of over 3,000 songs is valued at more than $150 million. Her stake in Dollywood Theme Park sits around $165 million. Her total fortune has been estimated between $450 and $650 million, built entirely from what she created and refused to surrender. And then she turned around and gave it back. Her imagination library has mailed over 260 million free books to children since 1995. Her father signed documents with an X. She built a program so other children wouldn't have to. That's the whole story, really. A girl from Locust Ridge who decided that what she created would always remain hers, and spent her life proving she was right. If that moved you, like this video and subscribe. Because every legend deserves to be remembered clearly.